Hello, and welcome to another daily review with Adrian H. Today we'll be reviewing Tuesday the 29th of July, and we're trying to work out today if it's going to be at the high of the week for Tuesday. Let's start by looking at C's. We'll turn that on, and we're going to have C's set on the daily so we can see how order flow has been playing out. So we can see we've just been from our previous week, from last Tuesday, price has been going from internal to external range on the daily, which means that this here is the previous daily. We're inside the previous daily candle in that lighter green color. So price comes up into internal. We hit that daily median and we expand higher. Same for the Thursday. We come back into the daily median, expand higher. Friday, back to daily median, expand higher. Then come into Monday for this week. And Monday we've opened and gone to external range. So external range being above the previous daily candle. And then come back into median. And we've just gone straight to external to external. So once we, just like we look at the 4 hour, our order flow is going up. And then once we go external to external, it's plausible reversal. So now we can look for the week. If it's going to be a Tuesday high of the week, we can now look for the next day to flip these and be an internal to external. So internal meaning we're coming back into this daily candle, not going above the high, and then we're going to continue to the low of that candle. So it should be interesting to review Wednesday and see if we get bearish continuation there. Zoom back in. So our current day, we've opened, we've gone high and then low, close. I did look like this, sorry, open, high, low, close, just like we've been discussing in our other videos. And where did our high come in? On the daily, we hit daily median in the external range into the 75th percentile. So only 25% of daily candles getting higher than this in the external range. Prices then come straight through into the low external range, so below the previous daily candle, into the 25th percentile to finish the day off there. Very nice, and with C's hitting that medium, very clean. As we can see, it's been doing each day, daily mediums have been on point. Have a quick look at our 4 hour. Try and make this a quick one as well, guys. So we can see order flow here with our 4 hour, internals to externals, external to external for reversal, internal to external, external to external for reversal again, and then we flip the internal to external all the way up. We also hit that 4 hour median. So we've hit daily median plus 4 hour median at that high. And then we can expect that internal to external continuation. So nice flip of order flow there on the 4 hour. All right, we'll switch off C's. These areas that I've got marked out are our previous manipulation zones. So this was from Monday. We had our London high for Monday, broke down and down to that SD4 4.5, which you can see hits nice. We then get our change in state delivery here, and we're coming up to SD 1.5 and 2.5 for the day. Not quite hitting 2.5 there for the daily high. So each time we get these zones and these swings, once they break, we can draw this rectangle and we do our standard deviation pull for each one, and then the same here. And then we're looking for orders off of the zones here for the 5-minute model. going to zoom right in for the day. All right, so we've pretty much opened. So here's our daily open here. And we've opened and Asia just keeps pushing up. We're building up all this liquidity underneath. Into London, quarter 3. We continue, we push up. Still no lows getting taken. And then we have our quarter 3 manipulation. Quarter 3 of New York. So let's have a look. If we use our replay tool, we'll go back to where price was at that high. So as we said, we had, if we put C's back on the daily at that time, we had our 4-hour median. It was right there. We've got our daily median. We can even look at the weekly because we are looking for a plausible weekly high. So if we turn C's onto the weekly, zoom out a bit for that to load. So here's our weekly C's, and we've hit our weekly median, and we're up into the 75th percentile on the weekly. So only 25% of weekly candles will go higher than this. So the green here, as previously discussed, this is inside the previous week, and the dark grey outside the previous week. So lots of confluence up there at the moment. So we had so weekly median, we got daily median, and we got the 4-hour median in the external range. If we put on, we're going to put on mirror. So mirror, we're getting some range extreme alerts coming in. Plausible pivots. We're at the extreme high of the 4-hour, 12-hour, and daily. And if we put on hyper's going to show all the liquidity that's been built up through the day, all these liquidity levels. If we zoom right in there so you can see the numbers. So within the current hour are these ones down here on the left. And, end of day are these ones on the right. So we're at 76% chance of both end of day and current hour coming back to these lows here. If we turn on more, and we have a look at our chart over here, we see we've got our 9-hour is the main one. So the 9-hour is showing 83% chance of retest. So we make sure we've got, we switch more onto that time frame to our 9-hour and have a look. And the retest is of 3 o'clock here. So 83% chance of a retest of 3 o'clock. We also have our 12-hour and our daily EQs here, and then 4-hour extreme. So lots of confluence at this level here. All this liquidity. Asia low coming in down here as well is always a point of reference from when we're coming into New York, when we've just gone up only and left all the liquidity. So London low, that 3 o'clock open, Asia low. Heaps of liquidity. We're at our 4-hour, our daily median, and our weekly median. We've extended up to SD 1.5, almost SD 2.5 from Monday's manipulation swing. And we had a huge SMT with ES as well. So ES making a lower low here. Continue on. We then get another early shift alert from mirror. We have a 5-minute inverted BISI here. So shorts can now be taken from here. We can even look at lower time frame shorts. on stream, I took one up here from a lower time frame, change in state of delivery, due to C's, due to all the confluence that we've just been through, and we had C's was showing everything in the red there as well. If we turn that on and look at the chart quickly, now if we just go back to here, sorry, so we're at the high. So at the high, I've got 15 minutes in the 50th external, 30 minutes in the 50th external, and all our other high time frames in the high external as well. So 8 hours 85th, 9 hour 85th external. And inside here, we had a 15-second change in state of delivery, which I used. Plus there was a inverted BISI within that wick as well. Entry as so. Otherwise, with that 5-minute model, we wait for that inverted BISI here. Which would look like this. And then targeting the ST 1.5 and the liquidity that's down here as well. Stop for the 5-minute can be up around here, as we don't want price to come back up and flip that BPR, sorry, that becomes now. Otherwise, trade becomes invalidated. Okay, let's make this a little bit cleaner again. We'll turn the C's off here. And there we go. So there's the open retest, 83% probability. And that 9 hours comes in at midday at 12 o'clock. Just get rid of that second short position. And nice drop off again there. So this is our 4 hour here for 10 o'clock. So we can see we come down broken structure and then we come back up for our 10 o'clock H4 to be an open high and ideally low close. And the whole idea of these 5-minute swings and the 5-minute standard deviations is to align them with the 4 hour and with the idea of that open high, low close, and expansion going to these 5-minute levels aligned with the 4 hour. So we can see that SD 1.5 being hit very nicely there. And right into that low of the 4 hour, 12 hour and daily on mirror. And we come into PM. Drop down again, and then we get another 9 hour mirror. We can see the mirror charts lighting up green here now. We can look at the other time frames on here too. So even that 8 hour there was showing at 68%. 9 hours, 34% for the open retest here. So being 12 o'clock. So once that low gets swept, that's when this triggers and comes up. So very low percentage chance of price to continue up into here. And we can see on C's, like within the hour, it's like 3% chance of this high. So lots of confluence to not go long down here and not look at these levels. 27% for end of day. If we change mirror to the 8 hour to look at that 68%, let's have a look. Sorry, more. To the 8 hour. So the 8-hour retest was up here from 10 o'clock. So I can't see that getting tested either with all of these low percentages, and the low percentage of that 9-hour as well. And that runs out at 1900. There we go. So normally that's Q4 here. We just get that consolidation. Not much happening in there. Switch more back off. So our main swings here into, so we had London Q4 on Monday for the low. New York Q2 to Q3. And what we're trying to do with these is catch these swings from the 5-minute using these standard deviations. And that way, you know, we can get in at these extremes and we don't have to worry about getting chopped up in here or getting chopped up in the middle. All right, guys, I'm going to end the stream there. I want to try and keep these ones nice and quick so you guys don't have to get stuck behind the PC listening to these for a long time. If you enjoyed this video, if it helped, please leave a comment, like and subscribe to the channel. And thanks, guys. We'll see you for the next one.